What's up, YouTube? DJ Kryptonite here, talking boxing, combat sports, and the like. I got a question for everybody. I guess my question is BLK Prime the new player in the big boxing circus of garbage? At this point, I see actually Blue Blood Sports. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports. They're live at the moment, and they're talking about all the happenings behind the signing of Adrian Broner and Terrence Crawford to BLK Prime. And I guess it's celebratory because I'm all for folks coming up and getting money and that sort of thing. I'm still a little curious as to how they have enough money to pay um, Terrence Crawford $10 million, but I believe there's some sort of promotional company, I guess, and they have a lot of backing at this point. So maybe he is getting upwards of $10 million for this fight. And I believe Adrian Broner is probably going to get something similar or something along those lines. Even if it's half of that he's doing pretty good coming from where Adrian Broner is currently. So shout out to Adrian Broner, shout out to Terrence Crawford. But I just don't know if the emergence of BLK Prime is good for boxing. Like, when is this good for boxing to create more fractured networks and promotional companies in the space? Right now we got Matchroom, we got DAZN, we got PBC, we got Top Rank, we got Golden Boy. All of these are associated with networks, promotion companies, and streaming platforms where it's very little inter communication or inter negotiation within the entities, which is bad for boxing. All the negotiations, pretty much, well, 90% of the negotiations are intra promotion companies or intra network. There is no inter promotion or negotiations, at least with the stars of the I guess the entities. So for me to even think that this is great for boxing, BLK Prime, oh, this is great, and they're chuckling up, laughing it up, saying, um, stay tuned because it's going to be some others to follow. Um, Okay, others to follow. What does that mean? It's just additional fracturing. So they may gain of maybe 10, 12, upwards of 20 boxes to the BLK Prime. So what does that mean for everybody else? You're still in the same situation. What is this going to do for your relationship with Showtime and PBC? Are you going to be able to negotiate anything moving forward since you well, what it appears to be, you undercut the negotiations with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. That's what it appears to be. Not saying that that's the case, but it appears that way. So if that's the case, do you have a relationship with PBC any longer? So are you gonna be able to negotiate the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight at this point? Probably not. It just created more divisiveness or again fracturing the system. The system is already screwed up. It's not like MMA, and I don't even watch MMA that often. I watch maybe the big fights, but they got it figured out. MMA, the best typically fight the best, and the longest you really have to wait is maybe a year at the most before you get the guy who's next in line to fight the guy who's the champ. Period. Point blank. That's just how it works. And boxing has moved so far away from that, and they're getting even worse now because this latest fiasco or this latest emergence of BLK Prime is just going to be bad for the fans. It's just bad for the fans. So ultimately, you know what? The hell with BLK Prime. The hell with all of them until they start to act in accordance to what's beneficial to both. Of course, the fighters come first, and then to the fan. Because ultimately, these guys are all out for self. The promotion companies, the networks, they're all out for self. And I know it's for profit, but if you're not putting on good shows, what's the point? Again, as a spectator, as a fan, what we need to do is stop paying for this garbage, because long gone are the days where we don't have options. Right now we have options. Don't pay for this craziness. This is ridiculous. Until they do right and start creating fights that are fan friendly, you can't pay for it. Why would you pay for it? Why would you keep some? I'm guilty of it because I pay for every fight because I like to watch. But ultimately, until we start getting what we want, what's the point? Further fracturing of the sport. This is actually a bad day in boxing again. This is terrible. So anyway, Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts. And we'll be talking soon. DJ Kryptonite out. Deuces.